Hi, Movies Entree here. Today I'm gonna break down the gritty 2012 action thriller Samaritan, directed by David Weaver. Buckle up, this one's got twists that'll hit you hard. Our story begins inside a dimly lit room. A man, trembling and weeping, finds himself staring down the barrel of a gun. He begs, but there's no mercy. A shot rings out. The screen goes black. Cut to Foley, a man who's just served 25 years in prison for fraud and murder. And yes, that murder we saw at the start. When his time is finally up, he says a somber goodbye to his old cellmates, especially Dr. Nero, a former doctor who hands him his number just in case. Foley leaves with only one goal: stay clean and never look back. His first stop? An old neighborhood liquor store. He asks for names from his past, a woman named Selma and someone called Rodney. But those days are long gone. Even the secret drink she used to hide under the counter is now just a memory. The kind of code only a thief would remember. Then he visits Gretchen, an old friend from their criminal crew. The reunion is chilly. She tells him Mike got out years ago, Sam is in a coma, and she herself had to pay off cops to stay free. When Foley asks about her new life, she says flat out, "I don't want trouble or memories. None." She asks him never to come back. That night, Foley returns to his bare apartment. But someone's waiting for him. A young man steps out of the shadows, even, smooth, confident, but clearly dangerous. He says it's been 25 years since they last met. Turns out, Ethan is the son of the man Foley killed. They head to a nightclub Ethan partly owns. It's loud, money, lights, and ego everywhere. But there's tension beneath the surface. Ethan vanishes into a backroom meeting, and Foley gets uneasy. When Ethan returns, Foley decides to leave, but Ethan insists on giving him a ride home. As they drive, Ethan finally drops the question that's eaten at him for decades: "Why did you kill my father?" Inside Ethan's house, newspaper clippings about his father's death cover the wall, next to photos, one of which catches Foley's eye, a woman named Tess. Ethan reveals his mother told him everything, but he believes there's more, that Foley didn't kill his father by choice. And he's right. Foley confesses he was ordered to do it, or both he and Ethan's father would have died. He tells Ethan not to dig into the past, because it's full of people far bigger and far darker than both of them. But when Foley leaves, you can feel it. Ethan isn't backing down. Later that night, Foley walks into a bar, maybe to clear his head, maybe just to feel normal again. There, he notices a young woman, Iris, being harassed by a man twice her size. When Foley steps in, a fight breaks out. It ends with the man bleeding on the floor. Foley and the bartender quietly dump him in a cab, pretending he's just drunk. The next day, fate crosses their paths again. Iris visits Foley, wanting to thank him for helping her. Over coffee, they exchange scars. He tells her he's fresh out of prison and lost everything. She opens up too, about being abandoned, addicted, and trapped in a cycle she can't escape. The two lost souls start to connect. Soon, Foley begins sleeping over at her apartment. For the first time in decades, he feels peace. But when he starts to trust her, something strange happens. Suspicion creeps back. One night he asks, "Did Ethan send you?" Iris freezes. Then she tells the truth. Yes, Ethan forced her into it because she owed him money. But she insists that falling for Foley, bringing him home, that was real. Foley looks at her sadly and says, "I just wanted the truth." The next day, Foley storms into Ethan's place, furious that he used Iris in his game. But before he can finish, Ethan's bodyguard Jake knocks him out cold. Foley wakes up to Ethan pointing a gun at his head. Ethan tells him he'll help with one last heist, or Iris dies. And then comes the cruel twist. Ethan reveals Iris is actually Foley's daughter, the child of Tess, the woman from the photo. Foley snaps, thinking it's a lie. He attacks Ethan and demands proof. Ethan refuses, but deep down, Foley's heart already knows. He races to Tess's mother, who confirms the truth. Tess had a daughter after he went to prison, and her name is Iris. Foley returns home shattered, replaying every moment with Iris through a father's eyes. The laughter, the small talk, the comfort. Now it all feels unbearably heavy. He tries to send her away, telling her to leave town for a while. Iris cries, thinking he's abandoning her. She doesn't know it's love, not loss, that makes him push her away. When Ethan realizes Foley won't cooperate, he tightens the leash. Foley finally agrees to the job, but only if Iris is kept safe. He even calls Dr. Nero to fix Ethan when a warning cut goes wrong. Now Ethan knows Foley means business. The plan? A money laundering scam worth $8 million. Ethan hires a woman named Helen to pose as Foley's wife, but she's terrified. When she suddenly commits suicide the day before the mission, Ethan coldly moves on. He suggests Iris take her place. Foley refuses, horrified. Iris insists she'll do it, not as his wife, but as his daughter. The words sting, and both of them know the truth unspoken between them. During the operation, everything spirals. Ethan's violent temper explodes. He even shoots Iris in the shoulder when a deal goes south. The gang controlling the money threatens everyone, and to save Iris's life, Foley transfers $250,000 on the spot. But chaos erupts. Shots are fired. Iris reveals she knows Foley is her father. She discovered it herself. It all collapses in a storm of betrayal. Foley kills the gang leader, then Ethan, to protect Iris. But she's bleeding out fast. He rushes her to Dr. Nero's clinic and insists on giving her his own blood. The transfusion works, but Foley doesn't make it. Dr. Nero covers his eyes, whispering the words, "She deserved to live." Days later, Iris walks into the bank, alive, steady, and stronger. She transfers the money and boards a bus to begin a new life. As she stares out the window, Foley's last words echo in her mind. "If you keep doing the same thing every day, you'll stay stuck in the same place forever." And that was Samaritan, 2012, a raw, emotional thriller about guilt, fate, and the price of choosing good over evil. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more movie recaps. See you next time on Movies Entree.